Hey folks, welcome back. So I got a delivery to look at today. I haven't done an unboxing video since I started the channel because COVID-19 made me want to be really cautious with parcels, and I've been cleaning them and so on. But for this guy, I'm quite excited by the contents. This is part one of two boxes I'm getting from ZiiCube. Total of 21 puzzles, I believe, so lots to look forward to there. I've taken the box, I've wiped it with lots of 70% alcohol wipes, so hopefully nothing bad will come of it. And yeah, I'm not sure what's going to be in this box. I don't know how they've divided up the two, but I thought it'd be nice to do a little unboxing quickly and take a look at what we got. So without further ado, let's have a go at opening this up. Okay, nothing exciting on the box, just a plain brown cardboard. And here we go. It feels quite heavy, so I think either there's a couple of really chunky puzzles in here, or lots of small ones. We shall soon find out. Assuming I don't slice myself open here. There we go. Okay. We've got some nice packing materials. Ooh, so we've got a mixture. We've got some small, some big. So what do we got here? Something from Diane MF8. I believe, oh yeah, this is the crazy 4x4. This is one I've wanted for a long time. Let's take a look. Oh, excellent. So, for those of you who've seen my over-the-top video about the crazy 3x3 pluses, this is very much like that, except obviously it's a 4x4, hence the name. So it is a circle puzzle. A bit greasy, but come to expect that from Diane stuff. So we have a bit wobbly, but actually turns reasonably well, a little bit catchy. So every face on the 4x4 has this circle embedded within it, and these are all zero faces, to use the parlance of the Crazy 3x3 Plus series, meaning that when I turn the overall face, the circle actually stays static, as you can see. When I turn like that, like the crazy 3x3 pluses, there's a little bit of a worrying catchiness, and everything's quite flexible, so you feel like things might pop out, but the actual turning is pretty good. I'm impressed, guys. It's not bad at all. I think this will be really fun to solve. You can see that due to the way the circles have been cut, we have, so it looks like we've got our 4 central pieces here on each face. Then we've got 8 edge pieces within the circle, and then 4 little corners there as well. So a lot of additional pieces to solve. Don't really know how I'll go about solving this. I assume I could do a kind of reduction method and derive some use out of the techniques I've learned from the crazy 3x3s. But yeah, I'm really excited about this one. It's also quite big and chunky. If we compare it to a 3x3, it's quite a bit bigger. I'd say it's almost the size of a 5x5, maybe even a 6x6. Pretty big. Yeah, so that's the crazy 4x4. This is version 3. So version 3 has these little corners that we saw. There's a version 2 that doesn't have those corners in the circles, as I recall. All right, next up, this is from Pentacle Cube, and this, I believe, is a twisted 3x3. So this will go in the cheap and cheerful series. Oh, look at that, that's cool. So as the name implies, it's a 3x3, except it's been twisted around in a weird way. So if we turn it 90 degrees and continue turning, we're going to get some shape shifting and some weird wild stuff. The turning is really nice, smooth, no issues at all with that. That's really good. Can I do slice moves easily? I can. Obviously it's stickerless, a little bit of cap sticking off due to being bumped in shipping, I presume, but looks otherwise absolutely fine. Ooh. Oh, very good. I'm excited for these. There may be a twisted Skewb in there as well. I can't remember what I actually got. Too many cubes in this order. But I kind of like forgetting about what's in it, and then I feel excited when they finally get here. It's like learning all anew what I was going to get. So that's pretty cool. That's the twisted 3x3 from Pentacle Cube. I'll just try and put stuff back in the box here so I don't get completely confused about what's what. Next up, what's this? So this is a ZiiCube brand. Oh yeah, this is the Pentacle Cube. So I was going to get the Pentacle Cube made by ZiiCube, but then I saw that this one is exactly the same thing, but it costs like $1.75 or something crazy. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to try and see if it's a decent knockoff. I will get the ZiiCube one eventually because I really like that ZiiCube series and they deserve our money. So let's see, I need to line up these pentagram faces like so. Oop, not yet. There we go, look at that. And then, yeah, these faces turn really nicely. Cool. That's very promising indeed. And then if I do, oh yeah, there we go. Cool. This is another puzzle I've been wanting to get for a while. It didn't quite fit into my budget at the ZiiCube price for this order. So I was really glad to have discovered that ZiiCube actually made their own version of it. Very, very cool. I think it's a little bit annoying to have to turn and align all the circles before you turn it, but I guess you'll get accustomed to it given time. But yeah, really nice. I don't think it's going to be particularly difficult to solve. I mean, my random intuition is that I'm assuming solving these faces will feel like solving a Megaminx face, but on a cube. And that sounds pretty cool to me. So I'm looking forward to figuring this one out. Yeah, fun, exciting. All right, that's the knockoff Pentacle Cube. But like I said, I will give ZiiCube my money because they make such high quality products in that series. All right, what do we got here? Oh, yep, here we go. This is the Twisted Skewb, again from Pentacle Cube. And I do love my Skewbs, so I'm very curious to see if I'll be able to figure this guy out. Yeah, look at that. Crazy. So I'm not even sure how you turn this. Ooh. Wow. Oh, it's got a clicky mechanism. That's cool. That's actually really helpful. Because the shape is so weird, I was worried I might not be able to figure out where the stops are. Maybe it would be frustrating, but yeah, it clicks right into place. Beautiful. Excellent work from Pentacle Cube. Turning is nice. A little bit, you need a little bit of force because of this clickiness. I don't know if it's a ball bearing based thing, but yeah, they all seem pretty cool. Now if I do that, and then this, oh, wow, okay, that's already pretty freaky. Yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm assuming that the actual solve will just basically be a Skewb, but now that these pieces have weird shapes, maybe there's some orientation stuff to think about. So that's pretty cool. Look at that. Oh yeah, very fun. Again, these Pentacle Cubes are just preposterously cheap. Pretty sure this was about $1.50 or something like that. Granted, I have the VIP status or whatever because I've bought a million things from ZiiCube, but it doesn't take much to get VIP. I think if you spend $50, they give it to you. Oh, so much good stuff in here. All right. We also have this. Oh, this is the Fisher Case Cube. So I think basically this is just a Fisher Cube, but with a weird kind of extension done to it. Look at that. Nice and stickerless. Turning really smooth, really nice. Perfect. A little bit of catchiness on these layers, which kind of makes sense given the weird shapes of the pieces. The pieces are actually capped, which is great. I thought, you know, for something this cheap, you can't count on stuff like that. And if we're talking about companies like Wit Eden, even very expensive puzzles might come with uncapped pieces that catch everywhere. But yeah, really cool. So let's see. Wow. Neat. Look at that. Oh, that is really cool. I like that. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. So this is from Dian Cheng, by the way. I was wanting to get the Case Cube. I think I watched a video from Can Chris Solve where he struggled with this guy. So I'm looking forward to trying this. I actually got several Fisher Cubes in this order because I don't have any. Sorry, Tony. I really should have kept my collection turning that direction. So What's this? Oh yeah, this is the Penrose Cube. I believe this is also from Fanshin. Yeah, there we go. So it says 3x3x3 3-face cube. Cool. This I was also interested in. It's kind of interesting to me that it seems like this is a reasonably popular shape mod, but I don't think there's any commercially available Penrose cubes in any size except 3x3. I've seen various people do mods of them. Oh, there's even a little manual with English. Wow, that's exciting. You know, I've seen people make like 9x9 versions of this and stuff, but handmade mods kind of thing. A little bit of factory goo on this thing. Not I don't mean lube, I mean some mysterious colorations and materials. Ooh, cool. So, I mean, this is just a 3x3 shape mod, so, you know, there's plenty of nice, cheap 3x3 mechanisms out there, so unsurprisingly, this works really well. Slice moves are fine. A little bit weird to get a grip on things with your thumbs, but of course the big interesting thing about this puzzle is that it only has 3 sides. So we have a big extended blue side here going around the corner, red side here, and a yellow side here. So that means we have some different shapes around the pieces. We're going to have some potential for parity, I assume, possibly. Maybe some weird orientation issues that we wouldn't normally get because we have edge pieces and different shapes than normal and so on. So I'm looking forward to figuring this guy out. It's definitely going to be pleasant to solve. All the turning feels really, really good. Yeah, and I can make it into weird shapes pretty quickly, which is always nice. Cool, so I can put this again in the cheap and cheerful pile. That's the 3x3x3 Penrose Cube. Next, what do we got? Oh, here we go. This was actually recommended to me by one of our fine viewers, given my fondness for the Reddy Cube. This is the Moyu Reddy Barrel. I got the solid colored one rather than the transparent. You can see on the box there is a transparent version, or translucent, I should say. If it was transparent, it'd be some Harry Potter style invisible stuff. Yeah, so this is a barrel Reddy Cube. How does it turn? Oh, that is strange. Oh, that's fun. Look at that. Cool. Well, the turning is a little bit stiff, but very smooth. So okay, so I guess if I turn it that way, then I can do a subsequent turn. Or here, can I turn it? Just trying to figure out what I can do here. Can I turn this? Ooh, yep, I can. Cool. And obviously this way. I can turn this side. Oh, that's fun. It's a nice little size. It's kind of, I don't know, it feels decently big in the hands, but it's compact as well. As per usual with Moyu, the quality feels really good. You can see that these Reddy style cuts here have these arrow-shaped pointed pieces rather than the curved pieces we have on the Yushin Magnetic Reddy Cube clone, which has a different design to it. So this is more like the original Reddy Cube from Oscar. And I wonder if Oscar also got some royalties for this. I mean, it is obviously a shape modification of his Reddy Cube design, but I'm a big fan of the Reddy Cube and its colleagues, the Mosaic Cube, and I'm sure I'll love this guy as well. Really looking forward to solving this one. Don't think it's going to be super hard, and I believe in the recommendation I received for this, I was told that it's not that hard, but I think, you know, as with any shape-shifting puzzle, there's a little bit of kind of skewing your perspective that you need to do, which will make it a little bit more challenging, so I'm looking forward to that. I mean, we can already see that you can end up with some pretty strange-looking formations here, and the color scheme is this kind of interesting splash of color down these slices, which is pretty neat. I'm wondering if these sort of correspond to what would be a face on the Reddy Cube. I mean, I guess not, because there's only 4 colors and there'd be 6 faces on the cube. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to have some fun figuring this one out. But yeah, that's the Reddy Barrel. Again, extremely cheap. Very, you know, did not hesitate to add this one to my cart. Definitely one I will cover in Cheap and Cheerful because I'm really excited about it and the quality seems great. Next up, what's this? Aha, I was excited about this one too. So another Fanshin puzzle. This is a stickerless 3x3x4. And as you know, I've been going on quite the cuboid journey lately. And I really enjoy the 3x3x-ends, but they're all from Whit Eden and have rather sort of low budget stickers. I'm not a big fan of stickers in general for puzzles I solve a lot. And boy, I really do solve those 3x3x-ends a lot since I got them. I really enjoy them a lot. So when I heard there's a stickerless one coming out, I was dying to hear some news. And people said it was good. And I'm here to say I can confirm that this is really good. Turns beautifully smoothly. The middle layers are a little bit heavier in feel than the outers, but it doesn't really impede you at all. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm gonna love this. I really hope that Fanshin will follow this with 3x3x5, 3x3x6. You know, just keep doing them because really this is great quality. And again, super cheap. I mean, much cheaper than the Whit Eden stuff. Wow, that's great. I mean, you know, you might question the color scheme. Not everybody's a fan of the pink instead of the red, but you know, no big deal. Gives it sort of cotton candy, fun fair feel. You know, I'm secure enough in who I am to be okay with very childlike puzzles. You know, part of the reason I enjoy this hobby is it's just, you know, it's play for your mind. So, you know, things can look a little bit goofy now and again. No problem with that. Oh, this is fantastic. I'm so pleased with this. Really, this is beautiful. I really hope, I mean, I'm sure Fanshin isn't watching my tiny YouTube channel, but if they are, please do a 3x3x5, 6, and 7. I would definitely buy those. All right. Oh, well, we're on a good roll here so far. I think this next big fella is the last puzzle in the box, and it is. So let's see here. This is MF8. You can see through our little snazzy window there a little bit about what's going on here. So I was very disappointed in the MF8 Voidmaster Pentultimate, which did not use a proper mechanism for the Master Pentultimate, but instead used a Rails-based void mechanism, and it's just awful. I've got a video in the making about that puzzle and how much it sucks, so I will share that with you at some point. And in that video, I actually complained that they did make 2 subsequent puzzles with elements of the Master Pentultimate with a proper mechanism, but they were so hard to get. And then suddenly both of them reappeared on ZiiCube at the same time, and I bought them immediately. So this is, let's see if I can find the actual image here. Yep, there you go. The Crystal Dreidel. So it's actually a Master Pentultimate with no edge pieces and a Pyraminx crystal inside. So it is a multi-puzzle. And allegedly this has a proper shells-based mechanism. Oh, it's pre-stickered. Wow. I expected I'd have to sticker it. That's usually the case with MF8 stuff. Well, that's a nice surprise. And look at that. It looks great. It looks cool. I'm kind of tempted to just keep it like this forever and never turn it, because I might just be terribly disappointed when I start turning it. That's my experience with MF8. All right, so let's try it. See what we get here. So it should turn. Ooh. Well, I mean, it's very stiff. Definitely going to need some lube, but actually, that's pretty okay. Oh yeah, definitely need some lube here. But I mean, it's turning. It's actually not immediately driving me crazy as the Voidmaster Pentultimate does. There's definitely some catching going on, but you can see when I make a turn that the Pyraminx crystal inside is sort of coming along with these outer Master Pentultimate turns. Now let me see. Let me get it back to the start position here. Oh, it is a little bit clunky. I'll say that. But I think this is actually doable. I think I could actually solve this without wanting to hurl it out the window. Yeah, I mean, you got to put some force into it, but that is actually reasonably functional. Now, what I'm curious about, let's say if I turn the slice layer, I wonder what happens. So I'll turn it like so. Oh yeah, cool. So the bottom part of the Pyraminx crystal follows these centers here. Interesting. Now there is quite a bit of gunk on these stickers. I may want to invest in some spare stickers because I'm not sure. None of them look like they're coming off. The sticker quality seems to be good. So that's promising. And what if I do another slice turn that way? Cool. Look at that. Multi-cubes, people. It's crazy. All right, let's bring it back before I... Oh, it's already getting better, the turning. Wow. Oh, this is a wonderful day for me. You know, I was so happy to get the Void Master Pentultimate. It was a puzzle I was really interested in because I love Skewbs, I love dodecahedrons. You know, I love higher order puzzles. I thought this is going to be amazing, and then it just is such crap. It's so bad. And this is definitely pretty chunky, but I mean, as I'm doing these little turns, it's already loosening up. I mean, even if it stayed like this, it would still be solvable, as long as I was paying enough attention to not lose where I was in an algorithm. But this is proper. This is a puzzle that works. Amazing. So as you probably already guessed, along with this, I also got the very closely related puzzle to this, which I believe will also be on this box somewhere, maybe. Maybe not. Well, we'll leave that as a surprise. But the other one is also a multi-puzzle like this, but it is just a regular Pentultimate, not a Master Pentultimate-ish one like this. It has some bandaging elements. If you watch Super Antonio Vivaldi's channel, you'll see he's done a solve of that one. And he may have done a solve of this too as well, actually. But if not, there's a channel, a fairly new channel by a guy called Mikel Regano, I think. That guy's crazy. He buys the most ridiculous number of 3D printed puzzles I've ever seen. Like every couple of weeks, he seems to get a massive shipment with like 10 more puzzles, which is just thousands of dollars. I don't know how these people do it, to be honest with you. But he did do a tutorial for the Crystal Dreidel. So I'm going to try and do it on my own. But given that it's a multi-cube and a Master Pentultimate, you know, it's probably going to be pretty challenging. So it's nice to know that that's there if I get stuck. But wow, yeah, I'm really happy with this. With a bit of break-in and a bit of lubing, I think this is going to do the job. Wow, look at that. MF8 did good, finally. By the way, I've also was excited to see that Raphael's Puzzles is going to start selling a Elite Pentultimate, I believe, which is, you know, another layer beyond the Master Pentultimate. And that's also going to have, of course, a proper mechanism because Raphael is a very quality-oriented 3D printed puzzle producer. As with all this stuff, it's going to be really expensive, but if you're interested in these types of puzzles, it's worth highlighting that. Maybe I'll put a link in the description to the video because it's pretty exciting. But yeah, that's it. We'll end on a real high note here. I'm really pleased with how this puzzle turned out. Definitely going to have to sit around with it and break it in quite a bit before I really do a scramble and solve. But the fact that I can sit here and pretty much naturally turn it is already such an enormous step forward from the MF8 Master Pentultimate, which you will see in the video that I will eventually release when I edit out some of my swearing. It's just real bad. And actually at one point in the video I believe I say the words, "This puzzle real bad," just to get my feelings very clearly across to you. But this is actually going to be survivable, definitely. And I'm pretty confident that it's going to become nice and smooth by the time I do, you know, a little bit of prep and maybe a first scramble and solve. I think it's going to be a really nice puzzle to play with. So anyway, enough jabbering. That's part one of the unboxing. So what we have here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, hang on. I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. So that leaves me with another 12 puzzles still to come. So that's pretty exciting. That other box should be here in a couple of days. So as soon as it comes, I'll do the same thing I did today. I will get out all my COVID protection gear and spray and wipe the box so I can unbox it for you guys In the meantime, let me know what you think of the puzzles. I'm really excited about everything. Most of all, the Reddy barrel, this 3x3x4, the 2 twisted puzzles, and the Pentacle Cube, and this bad boy here, the crazy 4x4. I love 4x4s anyway. I like the crazy puzzles, so this is heaven for me. Those are probably the top of my list. But yeah, I'm really excited to try all of these. And when I've been short of time recently, as I've said in other videos, but when I do have time, I will try to get my act together and do some focus videos on some of these for Cheap and Cheerful. I've got a few videos on the MF8 9cm dodecahedron series, and now I can add this one and its sibling that's incoming to that series as well. So you will see more about these puzzles. If there's anything particularly you want to know about them, or if you want me to focus on a particular one for some reason, do leave me a comment. And yeah, I'm excited. Hope you are too. And look forward to seeing you in the next video where I will unbox the rest of this massive haul. In the meantime, as always, stay safe, take care, and I'll see you soon. All right, bye-bye.